We're going to go out to the barn and clean barn. Mr. Smokey seems to be walking just fine. Wanted to give you a shot of Mr. Smokey walking around, doing just fine. Here he comes. We're going to head out to the barn and do a little cleaning. You can see the horses are coming up too. They like to follow the mama. They're very curious. It's hazy, hot, and humid. It's in the 90s. Very hot. So as you can see where the house is, I'm just at the barn now. I'm going to do a quick turnaround and show you where the road is. As you see, it's a good walk to get to the road. And then we always have our shortcut where we go around our pond. It being a hot day, the horses have it's 100 or 50. It might be 50. And then we took a 55-gallon drum and cut it in half and sealed up the hole with silicone, and so there's another 25 gallons out there. They have plenty. Usually Leilani, the big white one, will get into the trough, and the black trough, and she'll do her little dance to get her belly wet because she's so hot. So we have an extra one out there so she really can't get into, and she tries. Hi again. So here we are in the barn, and I'm going to show you how to muck stalls. Normally you'd have high boots on, but I've got my flip-floppies on because I've been doing it. It's just too hot. Right now the interior of this barn is reading about 85 degrees, and that's with fans on, so it's hot. Basically what you need is a wheelbarrow, and Greg and I use these plastic rakes. Those are basically your two items that you're going to need. Now my husband does this differently than I do. The standard operating procedure here is get your doo-doo bowls up. I can't lift as much as he does, but basically I'm just kind of sifting through them so that I just get the balls, put them in the barrel. Our horses, I don't know about other horses, but our horses leave them in pretty good piles. Mr. Duke likes to spread them around and then hide them. I don't know why. There's usually a pattern with a horse and where they drop and where they pee. So we'll be showing you the pee hole also. Nice thing is that there's no smell-o-vision, so you don't get to smell that. Hair on me. These are heavy, so I can't lift as much as my husband does. Normally he's home before I am and gets this done, but since I had to take Mr. Smokey to the vet this morning, I get the lovely job of doing this. This isn't so bad. It really isn't. Keeps you in shape. Basically that's what I'm doing, is I'm just creating, I'm picking up doodle balls and siphoning through what we already have put down of shavings. Normally when I do this, I have my headphones on. I'll listen to an Audible book. I'm sure it's pretty boring to you guys. Not as much fun as milking a cow, huh? So yeah, there's that. Now normally what I'll do is I'll go into a square around the stall because I want to flip the wet stuff into the dry stuff, and then when I get to the pea hole, I'll have all the dry stuff over on the side. Pull all the stuff out of the pea hole. Of course, they'll go into the wheelbarrow, and then take all the dry stuff and put them in the pea hole and let that dry out a little further. Thank God you can't smell it. Did you see this dark spot right here? This is all the wet pee that I'm going to accumulate on the rake and throw in the bucket. I'm taking some of the dry stuff and kind of sifting through it. Giving it a toss. Have our water bucket. I can't lift 5 gallons of water, so I usually do it partial here and then more in here. It also equals out my carrying weight. Okay, so now we're going to get all of it? Probably not. We're not perfectionists because we're human. But a good portion of it will come out, and that's all you're hoping for. You have to do this every day if you house animals in a barn. So to keep them healthy and safe, without so much health issues, you clean the barn every day. So basically what you want is healthy animals and make sure that their stalls are cleaned. Again, you're not going to get all of it. And that's how you mock out a stall. I'll throw in a flake of hay and we're done. See you next time.